But Arlott will always be a threat over objectives, and without those supports coming to your help, I think Saison will have a hard time contesting some objectives here.
Oh man, it's gonna be a tough game here for Philippines. So it's either do or die right now. Myanmar could potentially secure the silver medal in this game if Philippines cannot score a win.
All right, so we're slowly and steady. Once more, I think the Philippines lineup is super late game. That's the only time that they'll be able to fight here.
Yeah, it's super good if you get to late game. So
Yes.
that's a challenge for PH. You have to cross the border. Like mid-game, you have to execute to perfection. Make sure that not enough heroes die on your side. I mean, only enough heroes die on your side, such that Myanmar does not get such a huge lead. Because Zippy on this Harith would likely take over the game if that's the case.
It's a long border for them to cross. That is going to take 18, 20 minutes, I
So
think.
it is a Purify Harith, which is a big problem because the Kufra cannot, participate on the top lane. So this is a good choice as well from Philippines. They're not forcing the rotation from Monigo. It's actually just checking the bushes, making sure that the Atos is not making any unwarranted rotation. But Rekishan actually is doing a fantastic job of just getting the golden XP. I don't know how many times Zippy has played this matchup.
Oh, there it is. Saison trying to push back. Ken, I think he's going to be quite low. Does he have a Praiser's Wrath? Does not have the combo points.
Oh man, they lacked damage early on. It was a perfect pin down coming in from Saison.
No damage.
But there's no damage for the side of Philippines. And Myanmar lived to basically see another day. Ruby DD though.
He's actually not afraid. That's how low he thinks the damage of the Philippines is right now. It's going to be a free V4, but as you can see, the HP of the Myanmar representatives are just not going down. Going at hard at it is Saison. He's whittling down Ruby DD long enough, but the retribution will still go over to Ken. First blood is gonna happen, but it's gonna be 2 kills going over.
Yeah, this is the this is not Philippines playing terrible turtle control. This is just the nature of what Myanmar is able to do around these objectives. Naomi with the zone, even using the fatal links, and of course Ruby DD just staying his ground over the Akai. I've seen this Arlott so many times, and it hurts that Saison has to play it with Akai. And around turtles, yes, you do get shields, you do get heavy spin, but he does not care. As long as he don't have any damage to deal with Arlott, he's just gonna move with you. Like
He's just gonna run away.
He will walk with you.
Yeah.
He will be glad to walk with you. And
Not
look at top
afraid.
lane, Zippy almost took out Rekishano on the carry.
And this guy's running on bending will too. So the more he walks with you, the more you hurt him, he's gonna strike back sooner or later.
Right now, speaking of striking back, that's not happening right now for the Philippines. Unigo, super duper low. Archangel forced to use the Cold Altar, and there is just nothing the Philippines is doing against it so far.
Yeah, that was such a cute play from Monigo, by the way. Flicker and then revenge. And Myanmar, they're not pulling any punches here, which is the right thing to do. Any kill that Philippines give you, you take it. You make sure that this Harith snowballs.
Actually, for the Philippines, you don't double gold lane, you just triple gold lane.
You just have to make sure because he's your only damage dealer.
Yes!
Well, technically, Archangel is a damage, but yeah, I get it.
It's not that much. It's just not that much, even especially right now. Canon trying to play around it. Split, just in the nick of time.
Ruby DD
I just have to say that's a Ruby DD's, that's like a friendly high five from Ruby DD.
Yeah, he committed the stun at the wrong time. You stun the mini glues. Like you just walk with the glue. Walk with the glue, don't rush it. When you stun the mini glue, you get so many damage.
Alright, now the turtle will be started here by Myanmar. On to Saison. And it will be a battle of retribution.
Forcing it.
Unless Ruby DD has something to say.
It's the pushback. Can reach the retry. And good spacing gets Saison that turtle. But where is going to be the fight? They're just not able to output enough to push back the Myanmar.
And this is looking to be quite grim here for the Philippines. They are yet to see big damage coming in from Rekishano.
Yeah.
They gotta wait for more than like maybe 15 minutes for this to happen.
Yeah, saving grace though is the game is flat out balanced for both sides. Like Myanmar, they're not leading by a huge margin. Actually, the Philippines holds the gold lead, and Rekishano is doing a fantastic job still in keeping up with the form of the Harith. Again, I don't know how much how many times Zippy has played this matchup, but as Harith, you should be more aggressive over the carry.
Exactly.
Now Naomi trying to look for an opportunity in the gold lane. Ruby DD still playing really well. 101, 100% kill participation in this low kill score game.
They're still actually pretty happy to maybe take some fights, especially around the mid lane. I'm surprised with that Saison and Arcangel combo. They look aggressive, but they don't really have that damage potential.
And look at this. Nico doesn't really land the setup, but he might be in trouble here. 5 people from Myanmar.
All of them are in trouble, but especially right now, it's Ruby DD. He's gonna fall to Rekitano. And what's the follow-up gonna be here from Myanmar?
And on back.
Back. He has to.
Ken?
What is happening?
What? Zippy? He does get stunned
He
back.
does it back. Oh my god! Zippy's gonna go down. Cold Altar comes up in time. Philippines are getting the kills that they need.
They thread the needle and sped up what Rekishano needed from 15 minutes down to around 9 just because of that team fight alone. 3-0-1 for the Philippines.
Myanmar.
Can you explain how that happened?
Well, first of all, they messed up the fight. Naomi did not use the Fatal Links. And Philippines, positioning-wise, all of them are perfectly placed. Like Canon willingly offering himself in the front line, Rekishano standing in the back line, waiting for the crowd controls to happen. And Ruby DD, he felt like it was a good team fight, and it was. But back it up with spells.
Yes.
Back it up with Reload, back it up with Fatal Links. And they did not commit. Philippines, they went with Punish, and now Rekishano is actually on the lead over the Harith.
You know what's funny? The Philippines lineup doesn't have damage, but man, oh man, are they tough.
Yeah, it's hard to kill. The crowd control just buys so much time. This feels like a game where Myanmar has to find Rekishano. You don't find Rekishano, the fight lasts longer. It's going to be hard for Myanmar to basically score a team fight against Philippines at this point. They need to find Rekishano.
Yeah, man, I can hear everyone right now.
Yeah.
We are seeing.
These are crucial kills, by the way, that Philippines has gotten.
It's so crucial, right?
This allows them to transition towards the border much faster. Like imagine the bridge.
Yeah.
It got shorter.
Wow, it's
It
like
got
it's a dream.
It's a dream.
Where you think the light at the end of the tunnel is a bit farther away, but suddenly the light flashes brighter. Hello, late game.
And then you wake up, it's like it's just the sun in your eye.
Here's the thing.
Wow.
Here's the thing. Myanmar's lineup does scale towards the late game with the Harith. Like it's not like the carry wins over the matchup naturally. No, you have to make you still have to win team fights. But the problem with this is that if you are up against a carry and you rock this lineup from Myanmar, your margin of error gets slimmer. Like every team fight has to be perfect. There will come a point where this Harith will be so big that you cannot commit mistakes. These Fatal Links, these final slashes will have to be at the perfect timing and perfect targets.
So far, I think the spacing of the crowd control for the Philippines is actually quite good, right? We're seeing that they don't always commit to one target. But overall, I think it might be just the Myanmar. And I don't know. I don't think they know how to deal with the lineup like this. They don't know how to play into it.
And you know what? We mentioned earlier that Myanmar, the way you win is you do not pull punches.
There you go.
Naomi pulled his Fatal Links. I was like, nah, do we need committed? Oh wait, did we just lose a fight? And Rekishano got 2 kills out of that.
It was messy.
By that time, it was already too late for Myanmar to actually do anything. He pulled it a bit too late, and now perhaps their mind is regretting that entire team fight. And again, every team fight and every happening inside these games are very important because it's to decide who wins the gold or who gets the chance to basically represent their country in the grand finals. So we're going to be back in the crowd here.
Philip Steady.
Of course, Justin.
Of course. That's the best. That is the most iconic. That's going to be the most iconic image of the whole SEA Games now.
I wish if Myanmar gets a sticker, they turn that into a sticker.
Yes, please.
I'd buy
make it happen. Make it happen.
I'd buy it. You know, Justin is such a great player for Myanmar. I think he deserves it. I mean, it's a little bit on the fun end. It's not really, I think, glamorous, but it's the same level as Echo's. Sheesh!
Make it happen. It
It's
needs a
iconic.
voice line. What's the voice line, though?
I don't know, man. Maybe some, maybe a snore.
Yeah, a
You know
snore.
that would be very annoying in game.
Yeah, if you
Oh
just,
my God,
if you
yes.
just spam it like every time you kill somebody,
And you just sleep.
Yeah. Oh my God.
is-
Make it happen.
Make
it's like
it happen.
the equivalent of the well, you're not seeing us on camera, but it's like the motion of sleeping.
Of
The sleeping
resting
motion?
well.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
resting. If you put two hands near
It's-
your face, it's
it's-
like a sleeping motion.
It's the
you know?
PC version,
Yeah.
right? It's the PC version.
Man, I'm just
Politically
excited.
correct version.
I'm just excited, and now we're
Now,
seeing.
now I learn. Now I know what's PC.
Thank you for clarifying.
I just have to clarify. Not everyone knows.
And now,
Well, including me.
I'm just saying.
first time hearing it too. We have so many acronyms in the English broadcast.
Yeah,
We even
we
have
do.
the SRR, which means
Single round robin, bro.
What's another acronym that we've seen here while we're waiting for the troubleshooting to finish?
MPL.
MPL?
Oh no!
That's now.
That's
not-
different. That's
Yeah,
different.
that's different.
I
Huge
think
shout outs to Mirko, by the way.
Yes.
Mirko
Yeah.
from
Mirko.
Indonesia.
Yes.
I wonder how he feels after watching SEA Games.
I mean, he's probably also casting, so I'm not sure.
I see. I
He's,
see.
he's
Oh.
probably out there. So shout out to you, Mirko, if you're casting or if you're watching this. Please include this in your vlog.
Yes, please. It would be quite the amazing feeling. To,
Honor. Yeah.
to be in your YouTube channel, Sir Mirko. I know.
Sir Mirko.
Sir Mirko?
Sir Mirko.
I'm just playing, man. I'm
Alright,
just playing.
alright.
Mirko knows.
He's a good friend.
He's
I
a good
know.
guy.
We
Good
know.
guy. Good guy.
He's chill. He's chill.
And he
He's
visit-
top G.
He visited Philippines too. Had a fun time in the Pro League in the first.
By the way, Philippines is up by 3.1.
What?
Yeah, right after that team fight, it jumped all
That
the
was
way to
massive.
2.5, and then it jumped all the way to 3K.
We're holding on steady. Oh, Skadoosh, wait. Skadoosh, no. Retribution. Alright, so we're going into the game, and I do believe that even though the Philippines lineup is not really built to deal damage right in the early game, they will deal a lot of damage
Yeah.
just because they scale better now.
Especially with carry leading 1,500 gold over the Harry and like so much damage. But still, it's not enough from Myanmar. There's no Harry for them to supply more. So with that damage, and also adds to the fact that Myanmar's damage output is easily negated by both Elite Shield and Radiant Armor. While carry, yes, you can itemize around it like the Dominant Size, Fade Armor, the Armor, the Tikiras. What matters is the number of times he hits his target.
True
Because
damage,
of
bro.
two passive, the Devour and her passive.
And the best part here for the Philippines is that he's also running an emblem that allows him to move faster. Arcangel might be in trouble.
Ooh, that's a lot of boo-boos coming in from Justin, but he already used the real-world manipulation. That is big.
Yeah,
Will
that's
they be
big.
able to use it against the Lord?
They don't have anything against this reset from Saison now with the heavy spin.
He has to hold it. He has to hold the Lord now.
Damage though. There's nobody that give damage. Hold the Lord.
Ruby DD's very far away, by the way.
Yeah, this is
Nico! Hi, Bonico!
Instant lock into Naomi. No fatal links activated for that one as well. Reki Daniels on the back line. He's dealing every damage that's needed for Philippines to stay in.
And now Philippines, up by 4,000, might be able to secure this first ward of the game.
Again, these mistakes from Myanmar are crucial. It is what's crippling their
It's
game.
too much.
They fight without Ruby DD. They use the reload manipulation for nothing. And now Philippines, they get the first floor. Ruby DD might even die on top lane.
Yeah, with the final slash already used up, what are you gonna do? Although
What
Arcangel,
he's
he
gonna do?
overstayed there
Okay, that's
too
Ruby DD.
much.
Ruby DD versus Canon. It's a 1v1 in the top lane, and they're just going to sustain each other. Might as well call it quits, right?
They've been fighting so long, the final slash already went off cooldown twice.
Yeah, that's the unbending will emblem for you. You know, Philippines thought they had enough damage, they had enough tank, but every time Ruby DD's HP goes
Yeah.
down, damage goes higher.
He
So
read into it too much.
I also I love this build up coming up from Ruby DD. He is building up to snipe out the carry on the late game. I think this will be a Malefic Roar into a Dominance Ice.
Let's see, because I do feel like he's the only guy who could potentially do that and assassinate Rekishano, who's now 5-0-1. He does have to Purify, though. might be a big issue here for Myanmar. The Philippines, they will be pushing in mid and top side.
No, but that's the thing. If you force the purify from Rekishano, you gotta have a field day.
That's true. And the biggest thing is Naomi's not pulling out these Fade links. What is happening to the 10-1 Natalia player that we saw earlier?
It's not Natalia anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Right?
Ran out of gas too. I mean, that's a thing for a lot of players.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
like
for sure.
performing really well in game 1.
Oh, Canon!
Here we are. We're gonna see if Canon can survive long enough for the tower to go down, and it does.
I like this border that Philippines is building every time they take objectives. Canon, Saison standing in the front lines. Naomi not willing to commit the fatal links, and they don't have bypass. Because Naomi, you do have perfect match, but it's pointless because even if you go behind the lines, nobody on the side of Myanmar can actually follow it up.
Looks premeditated, essentially, right? So that's basically it for Myanmar's early game. We're heading in the mid game, man.
I am quite surprised to see this item on a carry. Malefic Roar on the carry. We know he deals true damage, but it's this solely for the turrets.
We'll find out later on for sure, as we do see the Philippines going ham on the Ken,
Brethren.
and there is no answer.
Yeah, that's a dead Brethren. And again, 4 heroes, well, 3 heroes on the side of Myanmar just watch their own Brethren die in front of the Philippines.
True damage is key here for Rekishano. Philippines is...
Oh, Nigo!
Onigo! He catches Ruby DD, and the lock-in from the heavy spin also ensures that they're able to take out Ruby DD. That is massive, and now it is 3 man down for Myanmar.
And look at the death timers. The Lord will be spawning 10 seconds from now. Ruby DD and Naomi are yet to be alive.
In the words of the great Marlon Marcelo, it's a disaster.
Philippines marching towards the Lord. Also from Marlon Marcelo, the
Laka Matatag.
And this is what happens when Myanmar loses out early game opportunity. Ken is trying to look for potential trades, and that was just a purple buff. But your bigger problem is Rekishano on his carry with the Purify.
Yeah.
Naomi found a Fatal Links earlier, but the damage needed were already gone.
And this is a Luminous Lord for the Philippines. Their biggest chance to score a Game 3 against Myanmar. And the entirety of Philippines right now still on a very much tense chokehold against Myanmar. This could be it. They cannot make mistakes.
It's a big push. Ken is the main target once more. Getting pushed all the way back, away from his teammates. The isolation play from the Philippines.
Son. What a godly heavy spin from this Akai.
Brought back to the islands, my guy. Philippines is looking to finish this off. It's a 4v5 scenario. Canon still has his ultimate here, but Real World is committed.
And the next target might be Ruby DD once more. Final
Link.
flash activated by the Myanmar. And now they are on the run.
Okay, quite a
Onigo goes down without a fight.
Quite a greedy play from Philippines. They went in. Naomi got a Fatal Links. However, it was only on Onigo. And it was the first death off the Kufra. So it's not going to hurt that much for Philippines, although Canon.
It's still something.
Flicker.
Also
Naomi.
forces a flicker out of Canon.
Myanmar defending the pace. They have to do more.
And more is something that we'd have to see later on. Myanmar is behind by 9,000 gold. In Philippines, they only got 1 inhibitor turret in the mid lane. It could have been a top lane inhibitor too.
Absolutely.
So look at the items of Philippines here. We mentioned earlier that both Athena and Radiant Armor could negate the majority of damage from Myanmar. 4 heroes!
4 heroes.
3 heroes are rocking the Radiant Athena.
That's exactly how you should itemize with a lineup like this, right?
Yeah, and Philippines, I think Onigo is happy to serve himself towards Myanmar. If that means that Naomi will use the Fatal Link. So I think Immortality should be next on the agenda here for the Kufra.
Let's see if Philippines will be taking up that immortality, because 40 seconds from now, another Lord will be spawning. Not yet the Evolved Lord, though.
Right.
Myanmar still has the chance to close this out against the Philippines if they do find a big team fight.
I have to bring up something very important.
What
Because
is
we
it?
might hit a ceiling for the itemization of the carry. And then maybe the damage of the Philippines won't elevate anymore after that.
Yeah.
What if Myanmar uses that time to catch up in items, they have more offensive capabilities.
Well, here's the thing. Arcangel with the Promise is also a huge damage dealer. Cannot, not that much, but the playstyle of Philippines has been more off Saison catching heroes off guard. And I feel like with carry, you would lose out on damage if you get overloaded by heroes. Like if Myanmar just decided on jumping in with 5 heroes.
Like 4-man dogpile,
Yeah.
something like that.
And I don't think that's recommendable. There's also a Cooper inside the Philippines.
Something that could happen, but Naomi enters Supremacist. Lord secured here for the Philippines. No fight will be happening in that Lord pit. 5v5, fair and square.
Ken,
Ken,
you don't see the
again.
Cupra. You don't see the Cupra.
Eyes on the prize, brother!
Okay.
Alright.
That was scary for Myanmar.
That seems to be a Myanmar special. They're overstaying a little bit. Maybe they're trying to squeeze out every bit of efficiency.
Yeah.
Right?
And Onigo knew it was like, what are these guys doing?
Let's do it.
Fortunately for the Kufra, the charge wasn't really enough for him to cover the distance. And Zigzag also had Purify Man. Yeah, he can pull off some heroes here, force out some Purifies. Then,
Oh, there it is. There's the
that.
final slash. It pushes Canon back.
Onigo!
But will it be enough to slow down the Philippine representatives? Onigo, where are you right now? Rick
Saison!
not hitting targets. And that's going to be Canon going down. Although they are able to take out a lot, or basically all of the inhibitor
Ooh,
turrets.
Ken,
What's the
almost
fight gonna look like?
Oh,
Onigo! Oh, he misses his mark! And the flicker in by Ruby Didi with the final slash is
Altar.
huge! Or with the vengeance, rather.
Gonna go in with a 7
Onigo
force.
has immortality. Immortality is up. Alright, he will survive.
Ouch! See the damage from Arcangel.
But we're seeing
hurts
that.
too. He hurts too.
Ghostbursters, bro. Ghostbursters.
Myanmar was like, okay, boys, we got him. We have the carry. Ouch! That hurts.
And it's just the Philippines trying to finish this game already, but Myanmar says no. Great defense coming in from Ruby DD and Justin with a picture-perfect real-world manipulation to just give Naomi the space for the Fatal Links too.
So this is where the secondary damage is coming from Myanmar.
Yeah.
Justin. Is
Catching up.
dealing huge margins of damage with the real manipulation.
Wait a minute, Onigo.
A very aggressive play by the Philippines. Onigo looks for it and misses his mark again. Where is Naomi? Finley's still available. Ultimates are steady. Right now, it's going to be disengaged. I think the Philippines wants to wait for the next Lord once more.
And this is going to be a Evolved Lord already, which means it's going to help Philippines finish this off despite their lack of range.
This is a tough game for both sides because Myanmar, I do think they have damage.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of actually going in, and it has been very hard for Myanmar to suppress this frontline defense from Philippines because they are covered by both Cannon and Onigo. Like the glue has been standing on the front lines with the support coming out from Onigo with the jump, and also the reset factor coming out from the cult altar of Arcangel.
But someone has to squeeze Onigo, man. He's missing his marks way too often. It is so obvious now.
And despite his near-perfect KDA, he does have to find that big setup that the Philippines needs. It has been Saison who's been making great plays here for the side of the Philippines to basically give them the edge.
This position from Philippines, it's looking like they want to be able to get some pickoffs, and Ruby DD is...
They're rushing it.
Okay.
Oh,
They don't have the carry.
trying hard to... Oh, yeah, Regidano's very far away. And I wonder if Naomi and Ken knows this. But they are forced to kind of defend on the top side as well, and Philippines knows that.
Wait a minute, are they gonna try to pull off a possible heist on the top side here?
Smells like it, but right now, Regidano and Onigo gonna have to regroup.
They find him!
Regidano! Oh, the Cult Altar, I don't think it's gonna be enough! It's not! And they take down the main damage dealer of the Philippines!
Oh, two dead! Two dead for Philippines.
Arcangel's
Arcangel's
back.
fun though, it's a promise, but
Oh,
they don't
man.
have the damage dealer on Philippines. Myanmar will likely get full control of the Lord here, and what's hard for Philippines to swallow is that Naomi did not even commit the flicker.
30 seconds without Requitiano, that is huge!
Zippy.
And again, Onigo missing with the Tyrant's Revenge. Half on the Lord
Final
right
slash.
now. Final slash activated by Ken. Saison's actually quite low. He's going on the Zippy, but it's not enough. Onigo will
Canon!
fall.
Canon!
Canon in the back takes care of The Haruka is massive right now. What's Ganon gonna do though? The Lord is definitely. Oh, Diego with a steal! He steals the Lord right under the noses of the Myanmar representatives.
It was Yakai! It was Yakai!
It
The jump in with the retribution Saison!
Saison rather!
Saison was able to secure it for the
Oh,
Philippines.
boy.
But will they live to tell the tale?
I don't think so.
He might just fall down to
They're auditioning.
Gold Lane
Ganon, man.
is back.
He's holding on.
He's trying to fight it, but UBDD finds them both. And look at this. He's going to try to guide them back, but there is no one.
Eve's here. Eve's here. Here's the Eve. It hurts. It's hurting. Ganon can't take it. That's going to be the Lord. It's a reset for now, but wow, that was clutch.
Little bit of clutches for both sides. Kanon getting that damage over Harris. After the initial heavy spin, he was able to land 2 stuns over Zippy, and without Purify, he was not able to get out. And he was near the corner of the real world coming up from Justin, but Kanon was able to close the gap and take down the damage dealer on the side of Myanmar as well.
So important. That was so important for. It was so important for Myanmar to also find Rikitano, but also very important for the Philippines to find Zippy.
Yeah, but crucial retribution steal from Saison, the Akai jumping in the pit of the Lord, able to steal it from Myanmar, the clutches of the Burmese.
And look at this. Philippines from an 8K gold lead back to a 1.6K. It doesn't really matter that much anymore because everybody already has their items. Whoever wins the next team fight will probably win the game. Good on the Philippines to basically still have all of their inhibitor turrets. With Myanmar, they are starting to hurt. Justin is having a perfect game so far.
Yeah.
5-0-2 on this eve.
And Naomi's waking up too, right? I mean,
these real-world manipulations are starting to hurt Philippines. And Zippy, even though he has not had a kill in this game, the damage that she deals is massive. I mean, he deals. Harris is male, right?
yes.
Okay, the damage that he deals is massive. And now they're putting all their resources onto one basket. And Zippy, with a purple buff and orange buff, is scary, you know?
I mean, there's also the Ruby DD basket still, but, you know, it's not as... I don't know what you mean.
He bought his own basket.
It's not as good as Zippy.
Yeah, he bought his own basket. Like, he bought physical damage items. Oh, Naomi.
Chases on. Finally, it's Myanmar initiating. Looking for
Ganon.
Ganon right now, although he is a one tough cookie. There's Saison. He's going for the heavy
Zippy!
spin. He's looking for Zippy. But where's the damage? It's on the back. It's actually Rikitano looking for different targets here. Oh, the Ghost Bursters hurt. And that's going to be one going down. Naomi will fall for 50 seconds.
Onigo! Oh, they find him. Final slash used as well, but Zippy still untouchable here with the shields. Onigo might be in trouble. They find Arcangel, and looks like Ken is next here. A lot of damage coming in from Rekishano as well. Ruby DD still alive with that immortality, and Kanon will be able to run away with his stick and grab. And he's still going to go back in.
He's holding on there, looking, and they find him. Justin's down. And that base is a big problem, which needs to be addressed by Zippy. The final slash will miss, but Justin will still fall.
They're in front of the Lord. They're in front of the Lord. Zippy's inside the base.
Such a close game right now for Philippines and Myanmar. Dead even on our scoreboards. No gold lead. It doesn't even matter. Lord is being started by Philippines.
We saw how strong Zippy was on that fight. He was able to outmaneuver Philippines with the Zaman Force. But it would have been better for Myanmar if the first Zaman Force was utilized. But Saison, when he saw the Harris pop the Zaman Force, he was like, okay, you're going to get out of here. I'm bouncer. You're out of the room. He was not able to utilize the Zaman Force himself as he was forced outside the zone.
That was picture perfect against Saison. He basically has laser sights onto Zippy.
Now with a 25-minute Lord push, the Philippines is looking to end this, but
I think they stopped the Tyrant's Rage. That is huge. Naomi with the fatal links. Everyone just jumping for joy right now under the cult altar. And then Saison still looking for Zippy. Is he alive? He's gonna go down. Ruby DD on the back. They find the carry.
Wind of Nature, final
Wind of Nature is activated. Ruby DD. Oh my god, the damage goes through. Ruby DD, the difference maker.
Lord's still alive though.
Lord's still alive. Double kill for Arcangel. They still have some damage in the form of Arcangel. Ken
Immortality
might go down. Even with immortality, he bought the Winter Truncheon, but will not be enough. The Lord is still standing. No one is enough. Justin is the only threat for the wave clear.
Kano with the flicker, getting the kill on Gan, and it's just Naomi. Look at Saison Benelix used by the Atlas, and
It's
that
just
is
too
it.
much. It's too much. It's a 1-1. We have a game number 3.
A hard-fought game here for the Philippines. And Myanmar is looking to be shocked by what just happened. And you can see the cheerleading squad coming in from Philippines as well, dancing with the win coming in from the Philippines as we head on to a game number 3. The semis of the 32nd SEA Games for MLBB Men's is looking to be an intense one.
Crucial outlays coming out from the Filipino players. Again, Canon with those flicker
Bro.
plays just to make sure
Canon,
that
man.
kill was possible. And even Arcangel with a proper save after the initial jump from Inigo. The Cooper was already down, but he held to the called Alpha. He held for quite a bit. And Rekishano, although he was able to save himself away from the called altar, Ruby Didi was there. He was able to deal with the carry. But again, Canon on that last skirmish, they knew that the Harriet was also that Arcangel found the kill on Zippy,